This meeting is being recorded.
That was nice music, right? Little Brazilian intro here. Let's dive to the charts. Weekly outlook. Let's see who is here. Let me see. Alfredo, Archelaus. I know I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. I'm so sorry. Boaz, welcome back. Dean, hello. Emery, Farid, Katarina, Liam, LJ is back. Nice. Melissa, Mojo, Mordi. Nice. So nice. Cool. Amazing. Let me enable camera as well. There we go. New week, NFP week. So very exciting stuff ahead. Let's start as usual with Forex Factory. What are the red folders for this week? After that, I'll go over my watch list, the things I'm looking at. If you have any questions, you can let them know in the chat. Together with the chat, make sure you do the time frame you have a question on, the pair you have a question on. So when I'm diving into your question, I can answer you as direct and good as possible. So with that said, let's start. All right, so entity bank holiday. There are in general no entity pairs on my list. Not too many. I don't like that too much. Today we have cat speaker. That's a very little red folder. From tomorrow and forward, the folders start to pick up. We have a 10 a.m. red folder. That means at 10 a.m. tomorrow, if you're gonna play that, you need to be aware of this red folder. It's gonna be a volatility driver. In the Asian session between Tuesday and Wednesday, we have AUD, CPI, 1-3 big boys. So that means if you're trading an AUD pair, make sure if you do this before CPI, you're taking a bigger position because CPI in general, 1-3 big boys, is going to give large ranges. Can be nice if it's going to your drawn liquidity. It's not nice when it wicks you out before going to drawn liquidity. So don't scalp before CPI. Never worth it. Say Euro, red folder. USD, red folder. And JPY rates all day. So also for JPY pairs, same story as AUD. And Thursday we have USD red folder, and of course NFP week. So on Friday we have USD NFP 8:30. One extra thing you need to be aware of course, we have bank holidays on Friday for the Euro pairs, but there is the daylight savings. So that means the 1 hour earlier. The European traders, I'm currently staged in the Netherlands, in Europe. In the European countries, the daylight saving already has started. So it means your trade session for 1 week, if you live in Europe, is 1 hour earlier. So usually this stream for me is 1 hour later. And the upcoming weekend, New York or New York, the US in general is going to follow. So then the times are back to normal. But European traders watching this, or if you're in a similar time zone, be aware of the time change. All right, with that said, let's look at DXY. First, at the monthly, we are in premium of the range. Of course, we have 100 green candles in a row. Of course, a little exaggerated. A very bullish price action. My eyes are currently going towards this swing high, and of course, the high we created last week. Look at the daily. We still have this high resting, but my eyes are always going for if we take a high, what we did, for example, here, this London session, what do we do after? So we're going to discuss this during the 9 a.m. live trading later today as well. If price takes a high, going a little deeper here. Of course, you want higher time frame buys, but going a little deeper into this here. Let's do the 4 hour. If price takes liquidity here, then this place is lower. My eyes are going to this swing low. Of course, now we still have a bullish fair value gap. What price just can push higher. If we don't do that, and price just follows through to the downside today, then we might have a short at our hands. Same stuff, if this just is respected and we just keep going higher, this is going to be your drawn liquidity together with this swing high. So of course, Monday, first day of the week, you don't deploy all of your capital yet. But this is the two scenarios I have in my mind for early this week with DXY. It's NFP week, so keep it also in mind. And that is for DXY. AUD and entities are a little bit the same, just chilling here. Euro GBP also, the consolidation here. That means, of course, euro is weaker against the pound. Was not too significant. Of course, if you want to long, definitely still long GBP pairs. If you want to short euro crosses. But when these are consolidating, you can do both. There's no preferred choice there. Then for NASDAQ, of course, you've seen the trade from Friday. If you haven't seen the trade, it's on my YouTube channel and also on the school group. I took the move from Thursday PM here all the way to here. It was a $15,000 trade. Got a nice payout from it. And we're gonna, of course, hunt again this week. I still think we are not done with the upside yet. I think we can go higher. So my bullish bias remains. And if you have a bullish bias, you just need to find places where we can trade higher from discount rates. So my first point of interest is this 4 hour bullish fair value gap. This is going to be a point of interest as well during the live trading later today. If we just disrespect that, then we have a daily volume imbalance right here. There we go. And after today, we might as well also create a bullish daily fair value gap. There we go. Together with these discount arrays, so 4 hour bullish fair value gap here, if that's ignored, and we're not trading higher from that, which is fine. We just wait until tomorrow to maybe take a Tuesday low of the week to the upside. This candle is significant. Why is this candle significant? It's a down close candle, trades into a discount array. This is a order block. So you're marking that out as well. And now when you have an overlapping part between a bullish order block on a daily and a daily volume imbalance, then all of a sudden, this point in price, this area, could be significant for price to move away from or trade towards. So I would definitely mark these 3 areas or 4 areas out on your chart. So let me see 4 hour bullish fair value gap, the daily order block, the daily volume imbalance, and after today, the daily fair value gap here. So that's for NASDAQ. Yes, similar. I trade ES less than NASDAQ, but this is so clear. Look at this. We have a weekly bullish fair value gap. Last week we trade into the fair value gap and close a higher end of the fair value gap. That means the next candle has my bias to go higher. So for both, it's higher, the bias. Then let's talk about the German 40, the DAX, the German indice. Let's see on the monthly first. On the monthly, nothing significant. Of course, we're still bullish. Last week's candle hinted also towards bullishness. And why is that? Because we traded from this daily bullish fair value gap. And then on Thursday and Friday, we had up movement. And today, all of a sudden, it opened very bullish. And now we are trading lower. And that's the question. Is it going to be a pullback to go higher? Or is it a reversal? I think that's episode 2 of the YouTube 2024 mentorship. Also, you can find it in the classroom on the market mastery course. Just see after this if we follow through, if we create premium arrays in this area to then do this, or you just see another tab taking some short-term liquidity out before continuing the move. It was already started on Friday. Remember, if you have a higher bias, then a lower price on Monday and Tuesday is very normal. Remember, open, weekly candle, open, low, high, close. That means on Monday it should go lower. It's of course never guarantee that it's just going higher, but try to always remember that open, high, low, close. For DXY, the bias was neutral, but I'm very curious if we can displace to the downside. That would mean for all the euro crosses, we could see higher prices. I am hunting a move to the downside for 3 weeks now, to be completely transparent. And obviously all the 3 weeks have been bullish. So I haven't taken any trade. I think I took 1 or 2 GU trades recently, but of course those were losses. But if you have such an incredibly bullish order flow, when you want to short DXY, that means long USD pairs, USD crosses, make sure there is a significant break in structure. Until then, you can just keep shorting. Of course, we're in deep premium already, but that's what I would give away to. It is just not worth it to just trying to keep guessing. Oh, is this the top, or is this the top, or this the top? It's not worth it. Wait for breaking structure. We didn't have a breaking structure yet. So until then, until there's a break of structure, I'm still bullish on DXY. That said, for the USD crosses, starting with Euro US dollar. Last week, we took a weekly low, weekly swing low, which is of course significant. And now let's see, after we take it, if we can, just like DXY, can break structure here. Would be nice. If not, this will just be another premium array. That means a bearish value gap to then just trade lower and lower. And that's the cool part about Monday. We can just literally wait and see which one of the two, which flavors price is going to pick. If it now decides to break structure, perfect. Then we're going to hunt for longs. From here, you have an order book and a breaker there. And if it doesn't, it just breaks down. We can just target the lows again. That's just a waiting game. So that's for your US dollar. GU, like the story for the other USD pairs are going to be similar. So I'm going through those a little faster because it's basically going to be exactly the same game plan. So here as well, we are in a weekly order block. Now on the weekly, you see this down close candles straight into this weekly fair value gap. It's an order block. You're in it. Of course, we have this weekly bullish fair value gap we traded into last week. Could be significant. Similar story. We are already in a significant discount. So that means long in discount is very nice. So that means wait. or breakup structure, and it's okay to take it up higher up the range. Similar story, if the DXY continues to break down, we are going to the lows again. If you want to be early in a move like this and you want to swing it to the fences, give yourself 2 bullets, like I described in the $50,000 trade breakdown. Give yourself a few bullets if you think a big move is coming. You can just literally do this and go for a swing. I'm not promoting shooting 1 to 5s, etc. I don't care about your risk to reward, but I mean, if you think that the high of DXY is set in right now, this is something you could do. And then with the story of giving yourself 2 bullets, that means if you take a loss on this and it goes lower, let's say it does, let's say this instead of the other one, so it goes in one more time, well, then your second trade should be here. And that's your story. That is maybe to tackle FOMO. And that's also only if you think DXY is going lower, because DXY is super bullish. So that's my take on if you want to long USD pairs. But again, in the meantime, of course, DXY now is just in an interesting place. It's a very significant place now in price to determine if we're going to go higher from here or we're going lower, which of course would be very nice. I'm definitely going to be in those longs when DXY starts to break down. Similar story for AUD-USD. I don't like the higher time structure too much on AUD-USD. Like we took the first swings up here, the staircase effect, then we start to break down, took liquidity here. I don't like it too much. Like there are no significant fair value gaps here in this range, both on a daily, weekly, or monthly. So my favorites are if we're going to do a market stock shift and going for longs for Euro and GU. NT-USD, similar story as AUD-USD. It is all right, but not too clean. But I think once DXY tells us we have set in the high, the local high, we can go a little lower for DXY. All USD pairs will go up. So that's the question, which one you choose. My favorites are Euro, USD, and GU. But I can also understand if you would have longed AUD, USD, and USD. That's based on your own preferences. Then the AUD pairs. Remember, we have the news I shared a few minutes ago. Tomorrow, Asia, 8:30 p.m., we have AUD CPI. That's why they are on the list. Complete transparency. If you remember the last weekly outlook, I said, hey, I think it's interesting to see what we do from here. The previous weekly outlook. So we have a weekly bearish value gap with 2 projection wicks. I was like, my bias is going to target for these longs. Complete transparency. Of course, I took that long. Let me show you. And it's a big fat loss. I think I took it from a 1 hour for value gap somewhere here. And obviously, I teach my own students, if you are wrong, try to be as wrong as possible. And I think I made it. I think I was as wrong as possible because obviously when you, in hindsight now look where price is, it didn't. The reason this trade didn't pan out is because there was also a bullish for value gap resting here. And of course, that was the one. That was the reason why price didn't want to go. Low fruit for Euro AUD is going to be this weekly CB. We have a bullish value gap here. It's on the 4 hour. We have some structure created, so that could be a nice trade. But again, I emphasize with CPI tomorrow, be careful or be aware. I must say, like you don't need to be careful. You guys can trade very good. I already know that, but just be aware that before 1 to 3 big boys, CPI, NFP, FOMC, you can get ugly price action or weird price action. So I prefer always to, if I try before it treats big boy, I swing that. So big stop loss, big TP. And if I don't see a clear entry, a clear, obvious drawn liquidity or an obvious trade, I'll just wait until after this. So that means AUD, that means Wednesday. Tuesday Asia is the CPI. That means from Wednesday I'll be actively looking for trading your AOD. Same for GA. Higher prices from a weekly bullish value gap. John liquidity green line right here. So I'll be both looking for longs towards this high, but also maybe for a little short scalp when we hit this area, because this is the completion of a market maker buy model. If you remember that, if you guys are trading market maker buy models, this is going to be completion. After completion of market maker buy model, we can get a little nice move to the downside, a few pips. I love those entries. Those are not swings or reversals, anything. No. It's just because price took money here, price has some energy to go downwards a little bit. It's similar trade what you could have taken on Friday on NASDAQ. So here after the big push, price took significant liquidity. The liquidity that was resting up here. So all this liquidity it took out, and then price has some energy to move down, and these kind of moves are nice to take, and that's what I was referring to for GAD. When it happens, you could just wait for a little structure downside and then play a short-term liquidity pool, equal lows, or higher time frame for value gap. Okay, cool. That's for the AOD pairs. Then the CAD pairs, they are on the list because they were quite bullish, and I was interested. Like the CAD pairs are, in my opinion, very boring for the past couple of weeks, and that's to do with this price action. This was very nice right here. Although the trading conditions, you guys know I love trading conditions. I hate consolidations. And I think in general, as an IST trader, you like trading conditions because the models work better there. So we're in a higher time for consolidation. Based on that, I want to see tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow, if this bullish value gap holds, to then maybe take a scalp towards the high again, to this high, to this. These are all failure swings. Lowers his liquidity. So I'm okay with trying to go there. A big tip here. This maybe for your journal, for your notes. When trading consolidations, and especially at the higher time frame, but in general, consolidation also lower time frame. In consolidations, this is for your journal. Write it down right now. All right, I'll type it. That's good. In consolidations, premium and discount arrays have a lower chance to hold. Both. Because you're not trending. If you're in a trending condition, well, I hope you guys wrote it down. Where's my text? Where is it? Okay. In a consolidation, premium and discount arrays have a lower chance to hold. Okay, don't go away, please. Thank you. There we go. If you're in trending conditions, like this, let's say you have a higher time for drawn liquidity. That's up here. If you know that, then there's a very obvious drawn liquidity higher. In that case, you have a trending condition. That means the discount arrays that are here, that are here, that are here. There are, of course, lots of like the breakers, the order blocks, the value gaps, the discount arrays in a uptrend. They have a bigger likelihood to hold because you're trending towards, say, drawn liquidity. But in a consolidation, what we are right now in the CAD pairs, because you have a higher time consolidation, I'm talking about weekly, it's a higher time frame. That means lower time frame premium arrays have more trouble holding. And if you don't believe me, let's take a look. In this price action alone, I see so many market structure shifts. So if you want right here, right here, right here, right here. There's so many. This is not pretty price action, to be honest. This is very nice. Like the signature in price I always look for reversal are these smart money reversals. So it's like here, that's nice. This here. me see if I can spot another one. Right here and right here. But in hindsight, these are very nice, of course. But where do you trade off from? Of course, short-term liquidity pools all the time. To liquidity here. So you can trade this. Don't get me wrong. But I just want to be aware of, if you have a hard time consolidation, price have a lower likelihood to hold, and the price action is in general just way less clean. Okay, let me remove this whole coloring book. There we go. So again, I'm gonna now give the short answer. Who is short value gap on the daily? Let's see if it holds. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's one of my lower probability picks for this week, but just on the list. Similar for GCAD. We're still at weekly busy. I think we can target the highs up there. Excuse me. Then gold. Very interesting. I think this is going to be one of my more high probability picks for the week. And of course, you have seen this trade. I give a breakdown on YouTube as well recently. Let me remove this. Monthly, super bullish. Why are we bullish, guys, on gold? That has to do with multiple factors, the fundamental reasons. We have a war going on. We have money printing going on. We have rate cuts going on. That's just very bullish for assets in general, gold, Bitcoin, stock markets, real estate, everything. Currently, on the monthly, we have a monthly fair value gap being created after this month. It's almost November. So this is going to be, for me, very significant. A monthly fair value gap is just very nice to have. There's a long time ago we had this, right? We don't need to come back into that, of course. So monthly. This week, low-hanging fruit. Of course, we have here that weekly value gap already been tapped into here. Boom, higher. We have another one. A weekly value gap. So for now, I'm just open just to wait for price to come back into the 4-hour of a weekly busy. And I wait for your structure to the upside. We are very, excuse me, we are very bullish. Well, we just need to wait for price to come back into a bullish value gap. On the daily, we have a few as well here in this overlapping part. So higher gold is definitely on my mind. Would be nice to see first lower prices. Remember, open, low, high, close. So I'm waiting for a lower price on gold. Last week I gave this to my inner circle as well. I missed this move. Very, very sad. Very sad. We had that daily bullish value gap here. Here on Tuesday. And here in the Asian session, it moved away. Very sad. Very sad. So your entry could have been here. So we're just going to do a redo to catch the rare Pokemon gold. Similar for silver. What's your value gap? Right there. And finally, Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is on the brink of exploding. We have a weekly busy here. That is pretty far away. So price don't need to come back there. It's quite a journey if price needs to come all the way back here. My eyes are currently going to this bullish value gap. And Bitcoin just looks like it wants to go. So let's see. I don't day trade Bitcoin, guys. I am swinging this. I swing the bull cycle. That means until 2025 something. And yeah, that's it for now. This is what I'm looking at. Exciting update tomorrow, London. Thursday, London. So Tuesday and Thursday, London. There will be live streams, 2:30 EST on YouTube. If you don't know where my YouTube is, it's DionTrades on YouTube. I repeat, DionTrades on YouTube, 2:30 EST. We're gonna catch on Judas swings. If you don't know what the Judas swing is, try to watch more IST videos. You know, Asia low, Asia high. We're gonna try to catch the reversal there. Setting higher lows of the days and higher time frame arrays. Like there's a very simple London model. What IST gives away in like I think his first videos, the Judas swing, London Judas swing, one of the easiest models, and we're just gonna try to catch those. And I'll give some nuances on stream as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays. For the European traders, that is 7:30 a.m. So it's going to be an early one. So if you are from Europe and you're ready, let's do it. Let's do it. I want to test from the European traders who is like, of course, the US traders, it's nighttime. It's okay to not join, but for the diehards in Europe, 7:30. Let's do it. And I think for London traders, here live in London, it's 6:30 even. So love it. Let's see how many people show up. Okay, that was it for what I had to tell you. Any questions? Let me know in the chat. Always in for lessons. Nice, Kyle. I love it. I know you will join. I know you will join. All right, I have one final note I want to share while I wait for your questions. And it's the following. If you think like, hey, this is something I resonate with, the way this guy trades, and I want to join a nice little group in a circle. After this week, like I did past couple of weeks, I did more than 100 calls with people just to see like, hey, where are they with their trading? Where they want to go? Is the inner circle or something I can help them with, something for them? And I'm going to do these calls for more days, and then I will close the inner circle for at least 2025, summer 25, to just focus on the group itself. So if you're interested, it's a pinned post in the group. If you check this, if you click the links, you will see more details. So enough promo. I'll also send a mail out today. It's okay with the promos. It's this is it. This is it. So okay, guys, I don't see any questions. Oh wait, let me see. The 4th of November will the free group will never disappear. That will stay forever. As long as school exists, the free group will be there, of course. The market mastery course will be there. I have a mantra, Ulfric, that is don't buy courses. Or no, it's like don't pay for courses, pay for mentors. That's the reason I put the market mastery course in the free group. That's why there are like 40 something or maybe 50 videos on YouTube, the YouTube mentorship. I think you don't need to buy courses. I think you need to buy shortcuts, and those are mentors. That's what I did, and that's what worked perfect for me. But again, everyone is on their own journey. If you don't think you need a mentor, that's up to you. But yeah, all right. If you like the weekly outlook, a little W in the chat. And at 9 a.m. EST, so then 1 hour from now, we continue also on Zoom. I'll send a new link on school and also on the Telegram. We do some live trading, try to catch maybe a low of the week on NASDAQ, and otherwise we'll just do